Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're going to be looking at another one of the Yellow Turban Rebellion's starting characters. That's right, we're going to be looking at He Yi, I think. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, so, yeah, straight away, let's get into it. So, disclaimer, as always, all details included below are subject to change and development continues and should not be considered final. Brilliant. We've already introduced you to the 12 main warlords, yada yada yada, but we're now looking at the Total War 3 Kingdoms Yellow Turban Rebellion DLC chaps. Total War 3 Kingdoms allows players to step into the shoes of one of a number of legendary warlords in this age of glorious conquest. Although the ultimate goal of each leader is the same, unite China under your banner and forge the next great dynasty, the preferred means and methods can differ greatly. Every warlord has their own unique personality, motivations, and experience, while all shaping the way they play and the kind of conquest they favour. Our next warlord is He Yi, leader of the people. I mean, every person needs a leader, right? You know, that's just how it goes. So, a charismatic and a fanatical leader, who devoted himself to doing good and ending the suffering of the people. As a healer himself, he is able to encourage the introduction of village healers, who bolster population growth and help maintain public order. Well, that's nice, very positive. A lot of the warlords in this game I find are really nice, which is odd to call a warlord nice, but still, that seems positive. He can aid the wounded after capturing a settlement, meaning its population will replenish faster after battle. That is massive. Replenishment rates suck in this game. Certainly early on, you can get reforms and things to help you out there, but that is massive. It means you can maintain momentum, which is massive. That is huge. I can't stress that enough. I mean, you know, move into a new settlement. Sometimes you have to wait a ton of turns to get public order right before you move anyway, but, you know, it means if you do get attacked, you can defend that place better because of the extra replenishment, so that's great. But also, if you just straight away build a healer there, that's going to keep everyone happy enough to keep people happy past the, oh, what do they call it? The faction support system, which is kind of like, oh, I can't always call it Warhammer now. It's why people are annoyed at you when you first move into a territory, and public order always goes down, and you have to wait it out. That thing. That's faction support here. So yeah, that's really nice. He seems to have good ways to deal with that. So, quick expansion sounds like something he could be capable of. So, that's really cool. Who is he? Oh, well, first, he's a healer, which is a new hero class for the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Also, his nickname is the Leader of the People. Although not very learned, He Yi is a charismatic and fanatical leader who has devoted himself to doing good and ending the suffering of the people. Compassionate and courageous, He Yi places the well-being of others above all else. What a lovely warlord. As a healer himself, He Yi is able to encourage the introduction of village healers in his settlements who bolster population growth and maintain public order. He is also able to aid the wounded after capturing... This is literally everything is mentioned there. Sometimes it differs. This seems very similar. Nope, this bottom bit is different. Brilliant. He Yi's starting army includes the Yoxia, I believe. I believe that's right. Sword and shield wielding knights errant who specialize in defense. Damn, sounds good. As the campaign progresses, He Yi can also unlock the arm of the Supreme Peace. I mean, when it's like supreme, that's supremacy, but also peace. So it's like the arm of the livid friendly. Arm of the livid friendly, who wield great bull mace weapons capable of devastating splash attacks. That's terrifying. So that's very cool. So his Guanxi here, He Yi is the has the loyalty of of He-Man. He-Man. It'd be Herman, I believe. Anyway, He-Man. I'm calling him He-Man. I'm sorry, I can't not call him He-Man. It's He-Man. He Yi has the loyalty of He-Man at his disposal. He has the power. I like him. He-Man is a... I did take a minute. He-Man is the consummate scholar and an excellent archer. He also has some... I'm sorry, this is too good. He also has some powerful abilities that help in bolstering the strength of allied troops, as well as battling multitudes of enemies. Of course he can. Skeletor and everybody. I know, guys, this is super disrespectful. I'm trying to get the language as good as possible to be respectful, but when I see something like that, throws me a curveball, okay? No disrespect, but can you imagine? Anyway, He Yi has the loyalty of... I'm skipping it. I'm going further. I'm going further down. Starting position. Situated almost directly in the center of China, He Yi starts off surrounded and must choose whether to stand his ground or break out in order to seize a more defensible region. He Yi can also take his armies and keep moving, capturing and sacking settlements as he goes. So this is where Cao Cao starts, in Chan. So he's going to start up there. Let's see, this is where... Oh, who is it? Xuanzhen, I think, starts down there. Possibly. I think he starts here. I think. Anyway, He Yi starts around. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, this is different. He Yi starts surrounded by a lot of powerful enemies. Cao Cao, Yuan Shu, Liu Biao, and Swen Jian. However, Huang Xiao, I think it's Huang, I'm not entirely sure on that. It may be Hurang Xiao is a powerful potential ally and relatively close. Standing his ground can be tough, so it might be better for He Yi to flee elsewhere, perhaps southeast, to rebuild and gather strength for his rebellion. In this position of relative safety, He Yi can grow a strong power base before properly returning to the fray. So that's not too bad. Interesting. So, campaign progression. He Yi has a special building that increases public order and population growth, as well as a campaign bonus that lowers recruitment costs as the population increases. That's kind of cool. I mean, the more people knocking around, I mean, you're fighting for the people, right? So they're going to sign up, which makes sense, meaning he's able to get up and running relatively quickly. Surviving the early game is the biggest challenge for He Yi. After that, it becomes an uphill struggle to gain legitimacy in the eyes of the regular factions. When He Yi reaches the point where he... That's structured weird anyway. When he reaches the point where he is able to make peace, he can effectively cease hostility with factions in one direction and focus on expanding in another. He Yi's village healer building allows him to stabilize and develop conquered territory faster than most factions. If he can keep the momentum going, He Yi is able to support multiple armies and be a real threat to the main factions, allowing him to make a march on the capital and seize it through brute force. Which, I mean, I get, like, brute force isn't very healery, but, I mean, you need to march on the capital if you're going to be a proper rebellion, right? Right? So, what kind of player is He Yi for? He Yi is a archetypal yellow turban warlord. He cares deeply about the people, gaining strength from the masses and thoroughly devoting himself to the cause of delivering the era of great peace. However, although much of He Yi's focus is on the well-being of the people, he can harness the power of the people and benefit from reduced recruitment costs to become a very dangerous foe if left unchecked. So, pretty great. Oh, I didn't mention this in the previous blog, but yeah, there is further reading. It does tell you which chapters of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms he's you know, a part of, and also there are some other bits and bobs to look at. So there will be a link to this blog post in the description if you want to get onto this page and later these, or check these out later. So yeah, be sure to check that out. So, as He Yi. So, nice. I like him. He sounds good. Again, haven't had the chance to play him. I haven't played any of the Yellow Turban guys yet. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in the game, guys. So, yeah, bear with me. Might get around to it eventually. So, yeah, brilliant. Who are we going to be looking at next? It's Hurang Xiao. Hurang Xiao. Be Hurang Xiao, I think. Fingers crossed. So, we'll be looking at this guy next. He's the third and final of the Yellow Turban Rebellion DLC. Early adopter bonus, I believe, is the term they use for it. So, yeah, if you pre-order, you get it. It's one of those. Or for the first week, I think. If you're buying the first week, I think it's available. Don't quote me on that. But, yeah, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this, and be sure to tune in next time for Hurang Xiao. It should be fun to see what this guy's about. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.